YouTube family, what's good with you? It's your boy 2A and LA, and as always, fam, anything I say in this episode, prior episodes, and future episodes is just my personal opinion. Don't take it as fact. Don't take it as law. Always do your own homework and come up with your own conclusions. Right about now, fam, I should go ahead and tap that like button for your boy. If you're new to the channel, I want to say welcome. Come on in. You can join the congregation by smashing that subscribe button and requesting all post notifications. And if you are an existing supporter of this channel, fam, I appreciate you more than you can possibly imagine. You are the reason this channel is anything. Now, fam, look, if you are not a member of the 2A in LA fam club, I do not know what you are doing at this point in time. As a member of the fan club, you receive unreleased content. You will receive content early. You become automatically eligible for all the giveaways that we do in our bi-weekly live streams, fam. Look. I believe I offer some of the best giveaway opportunities on YouTube. So make sure you're a member of the fam club. It's only $2.99 a month. Just click on that join button down below. And if you are interested in any of the 2A in LA merchandise, just hit that QR code in the corner. You see it. You see it right there. That will take you to the 2A in LA channel. Also, you can sign up to participate in a lot of our giveaways there. So make sure you hit that QR code. All right, that's it. Now let's get back into the episode. All right, fam, let's get into this episode. We have a good one for you today. We're talking about that Kovert X Cosaint DVC Legacy 5-inch hybrid pistol, ported and compensated. Look, fam, you know I am a sucker for a hybrid pistol. Recent hybrids added to the collection was that Knox 9 from Jacob Gray. We added that Miller Precision X Kovert gun, Ranger Series gun, and that one's probably the closest comp for this Kovert X Cosaint. So maybe we'll do a comparison video of these two. Obviously, I added the Dark Forge Reaper not too long ago. So look, these hybrid pistols are the new flavors out here in these 2011 streets. And this is Cosaint's addition and Kovert's addition to that mix. Why don't we take it over to the tactical formulary work desk and get a better look at it? Yo, fam, here we are at the tactical formulary desk with that new hotness, that Cosaint X Kovert 5-inch hybrid pistol. It's got the inline ports, you can see right there, as well as that compensator. Like I said, it's a 5-inch barrel. Optic ready, comes RMR/SRO ready. It's got that custom MJD dragon scale grip, deleted grip safety on it, medium custom Atlas trigger, EGW fire control, full Picatinny rail on it. Like I said, fam, very well machined, very well sprung, what you would expect from a Cosaint firearm. Thumb safeties, very tactile and easy to maneuver, not like some pistols where they come needing to be broken in. So look, I think very, very attractive firearm without a doubt. But let's get into the review. All right, fam, look, we're back. Why don't we jump into the review? So if you've never seen a 2A in LA review before, it kind of goes like that. 0 hot garbage, worst gun ever made. 100 best gun in the history of the world. I've never had a gun get a 0, only had one gun get 100. But we can always hold out hope for a 0 gun. I don't think we're going to get it with the Cosaint X Kovert, right? If you got something that's 50 to 60 on the scale, that's a right down the middle of the gun. It's a right down the middle of the fairway gun. Gonna go bang every time. Gonna be reliable. Gonna be accurate. Just not a lot of thrills and thrills to it. If you got something like 60 to 70, okay, that gun may have a feature or two that's separated from the norm. If you got something kind of like 70 to 80, okay, well now you got a gun that's cooking with a little bit of gas. And then if you got something 80 to 89, that's got a best in class gun. Anything 90 and above, that's grill gun status all day. Alright fam, just by way of reminder, we did a review on the shorter barreled Kovert X Cosaint DVC Legacy pistol. If you haven't seen that, I'll pin it down below so you can go back and take a look at it. That pistol was ported. It was not a hybrid pistol and was obviously not 5 inches, right? But similar build, I say all that to say similar build quality. I'll go ahead and put the specs up there so you can check it out. But I will tell you that the gun is well done. It's well machined. It's well fitment. The tolerances here are very well done. Barrel lockup is very good. Slide to frame, grip to frame, fitment is very well done. It's well sprung. It's very smooth racking. We'll certainly get into the trigger a bit more. No grip safety. Grip safety is deleted. Thumb safety is tactile and easy to engage and disengage. Again, what makes this unique is this MJD Dragon style traditional grip. It feels really good in the hands. We'll cover that more in terms of ergonomics, but I can tell you just kind of fit and finish, very well done. The previous gun, we gave it a 14 out of 15 for fit and finish. Same here, 14 out of 15 for fit and finish. Alright fam, next up I'm going to cover these two together, reliability, durability. The first time we reviewed the shorter barrel version of this gun, we gave it a 14 out of 15 in both those categories. I had similar experiences here. I think I put about 1,500 rounds through this gun. Had a couple of like stovepipes early on in like the first mag, and after I got through the first mag, nothing. Zero. Ran like a champ, which is what I would expect out of a Cosaint firearm. Again, when you start porting and comping pistols, then you know sometimes your reliability can come into play. To my knowledge, this is the first hybrid pistol that Cosaint has done, so I was curious to see like how reliable the gun was. Like I said, it came through with flying colors. We gave it a 14 out of 15 there. Durability, steel slide, steel frame, this polymer drag scale grip. You know, I prefer an aluminum grip, but this is a classic throwback look, and that is kind of the point of the firearm in my opinion, so I'm not gonna ding it for that. For durability, we gave it 14 out of 15 as well. Alright, next up, trigger. It has an EGW fire control kit in it. It's an Atlas trigger, custom Atlas trigger. Has just a hair take up, crisp clean break, reset. It's a good trigger. It's a well done trigger. I think we gave it 14 out of 15 the first go round for trigger. We're going to give it the same this go round for trigger. We're going to give it a 14 out of a possible 15 for trigger. Alright fam, next up, accuracy. Look, when we did the shorter barreled version of this gun, obviously that gun was not hybrid, it was just ported, and obviously it had a shorter barrel length and the full length 5 inches. We gave it a 9 out of 10 then. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this to a 10 out of 10 for accuracy. The combination of the grip that you can, the texture is great. The ability for you to control that like kind of polymer grip, I think, is an enhancement in some ways. The fact that the gun is hybrid, ported, and comp keeps it very, very flat, easy to keep on target for a full-size firearm with everything that I just kind of discussed. Very, very easy to be accurate with it. For accuracy, we're going to give it a 10 out of a possible 10. Next up, ergonomics. I think this is one of the areas where the gun really, really shines. I feel like the balance on it is really good. The grip texturing is really good. I think, you know, I'll admit, I am a 4.6/5" guy. I like longer pistols. I'm not a big fan of 4 1/4. So this gun speaks to me in terms of the ergonomics. Look, I think they did a great job here. Ergonomics, again, we're going to give it a 9 out of a possible 10. Alright fam, these next two we're also going to put together aftermarket support as well as maintenance and upkeep. It's a 2011. Got to break it down every 1,000 rounds. Keep it clean. Ton of aftermarket support out there for 2011. So we're going to give it 4 out of 5s in both of those categories. Alright fam, next up, affordability. Look, it's not a cheap gun, but what I will say is I think it is a great value buy. For all you guys who are eyeing like the Nox 9 or the Dark Forge Reaper or an Infinity Hybrid or the Combat Precision GT Dark Horse, these are guns that are $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, right? I'll go ahead and put up the MSRP up there, but as far as hybrid pistols go, if I were looking for a hybrid pistol that really gave me top-notch fit and finish at an affordable price, this is the gun, along with the Miller Precision, that I would really have my eye on. And so take that into consideration. That said, not an inexpensive pistol by any stretch of the imagination. So for affordability, we're going to give it a 3 out of a possible 5. Last but not least, flex. Is Instagram gonna go crazy, or your boy's gonna be like, damn? Yeah, I think you're gonna have people who have been in the platform for a long time who are going to recognize this grip, and just for nostalgia's sake, it's going to be a flex. Now you add to the fact that you've got a full dust cover. It's a hybrid pistol. It's got an Atlas trigger in it. Yeah, I think all of those things add to the flexiness of this gun. I think it's an aesthetically attractive gun. I think well done by Kovert and Cosaint. So we're going to give this a 3 out of a possible 5 for flex. Alright fam, you add all of that up, you get an 89 out of a possible 100 for the Kovert x Cosaint DVC Legacy 5" hybrid pistol. Say that again 3 times fast, right? Look fam, great gun. Great firearm. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And like I said, for a value basis, what you're getting for the money, the componentry, the quality of the fit and finish, the pedigree of Cosaint, I think value-wise, this is one that I would definitely be looking at. Very hard to find a pistol that is this close to grail gun status with this many features at this price point. Kudos to Kovert and Cosaint. Great job on the DVC Legacy 5" hybrid. Alright, that's it for this episode, fam. Until next time, as always, take care of one another and peace.